Welcome back. It is fitness from a different perspective today. Cody Butler is here once again, bringing in a very special guest, a few special guests with us today. This is Godwin. They are going to talk about adaptive exercises, specifically for those in wheelchairs. Betsy and Karen are going to be our workout models today. Guys, thanks so much for being here. Gray, I'm going to start with you because this is all about building up core strength and shoulders to help mobility, right?
Certainly. The two exercises that I've selected today are good ones that we can do at any point. They're self-correcting, meaning that you don't have to have any special skills, any special talents to do them. It's real easy to pick it up and just do it.
Okay.
So the first one that I'm going to show you is going to be Karen here.
Okay.
We call this ski pulling. Now the reason why we do this is it begins to integrate the core in with the shoulders. So often we're pushing forward and we spend so much doing that motion that shoulder injuries are a very, very common thing with people who use wheelchairs on a regular basis. So this is an exercise that's easy. You can pick anything up. If you got a couple of brooms, you can use that and just start pulling around. We start to get this pulling action and the core has to stabilize at the same time. Oh, it's very good for preventative shoulder work.
And this is working the back of the shoulder, whereas this motion works more the front of the shoulder.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, wonderful. And now with Betsy.
Over here, as often as possible, I like to get out of the chair as we're training.
Okay.
Even though this is the environment that a lot of people are going to find themselves in, it's good to get out of it because the body operates best out of it.
Okay.
So we're in a hands and knees position. My primary training is based on child developmental movement. So crawling, kneeling, rolling. And then we'll work our way, if it's appropriate, into standing and gait training. Okay. So what we've got Betsy doing here is she's in a hands and knees position. I have some safety equipment back here. She doesn't really need it, but I'm showing it right now because if you're going to be trying this out, you definitely want to have some sort of safety, some sort of spotter here in case you go from side to side. She's working on core, she's working on stretching her shoulders out here, she's working on stretching her back out here, she's working on stretching her hips out here as she comes forward. This is great balance work. It starts to get blood flow just in a tremendous total body exercise.
And this is for learning and relearning the ground to chair transfer movement, right?
This is where we'll start off a lot of times. So we'll use this movement. A lot of people are strong enough to just sit and dip and pull themselves up into their chair. But this is a way, if you haven't done transfers in a while, or if you're relearning, or if you're just starting to learn, I prefer to use this movement and to transfer to the chair from this movement. We won't demo that today, but it's a terrific transition into a functional exercise.
Well, we're running out of time, but I do want to mention quickly because there are not a lot of adaptive exercise outlets around town.
Right, and what Gray does is such a specialty teaching, and they can reach out to heatbootcamp.com or give us a call, and we can get them in touch with Gray, and he has a vast resource of how to help individuals, and what he just demonstrated today is just a few of the many different exercises that he is an expert in.
Yeah, there's a real demand for it here in the town.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us, all of you.